The opportunities to scale your Amazon business are quite frankly unlimited. Now, one way of doing this is selling globally. Now, if you're thinking about doing this, then watch this video as we dig deeper into what it is and how you can set it up as well. Stay tuned. Right, if you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Parkinson. I've been selling on Amazon now, doing online arbitrage for the last 5 years, and I run 2 7-figure Amazon businesses, one in the UK and one in the USA. Now, hopefully I'm going to expand into another marketplace and copy the whole journey again in the near future. And if you're interested in learning what I'm doing, do make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. So enough about me. What are we going to talk about today? Well, first things first, number one, I'll talk about what is global selling. Number two, I'll talk about how does global selling actually work. Number three, I'll talk about how you actually sign up to the global selling program, and I'll do a screen share as well. And finally, number four, I'll give you some personal thoughts about it and what my thoughts are. So let's get started. First things, let's talk about what is Amazon Global Selling. The Amazon Global Selling program is quite simple. Amazon is going to buy your products from you, which are held within Amazon's warehouses through the FBA program, and they're going to sell them internationally in their store. Now, quite simply, you are going to become the supplier of the products which Amazon sells internationally by them buying it off you to ship it to the customer anywhere in the world, i.e. global selling. Now, remember, there are different ways for you to sell your products in different marketplaces on Amazon, and to help you understand what they are, the new global selling program is different from this, and I'll try and help you understand how to do it and what's going on. And I'll just be crystal clear, this is different to the Build International Listings offer, which is on the Amazon selling page as well. So just be mindful of that. Now, the global selling platform, you don't need to use any tools, you don't need to create any listings, you don't need to do anything. Amazon is going to quite simply just buy your products and sell them internationally. And if you come back to the Build International Listings option, this is where you get to create, update, change your offers internationally through the international listings offer from a single marketplace going into one or more target marketplaces. Now, if I summarize, basically the difference between the two is a new global selling platform is one where Amazon will sell the products internationally by buying it from you, and they do everything. There's literally, you just click one button, whereas the Build International Listings offer, you are still the seller and you still need to manage the process, update the listings, do all that, etc., set the prices, and that makes it a little bit different and more complex. But obviously, if that's what you want to do, you can definitely do that as well. Now that we know, should we say, the difference between, should we say, Amazon Global Selling and, should we say, Build International Listings, let's jump into the Amazon Global Selling program specifically and talk about that. Question for you guys. Are you looking at opening up your business to the global selling program? Is it something you're looking to do? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm interested to know how many of us are doing it. Yes, or maybe no, you're not interested. Have a look in the comments down below. Now, this leads me nicely on to the second chapter. How does a new global selling program actually work? So first things first, Amazon basically is going to buy the products off you from your stock at the price where you're listing it in the marketplace located. And at this point, Amazon is basically going to be a customer of yours and they're buying it locally. So Amazon is your customer, and it'll appear in your Seller Central that you sold it to Amazon. Now, Amazon is basically, say for example, I hold a product in the UK and Amazon wants to go sell it to Brazil, for example. Well, Amazon's going to buy it off me from the UK, and I'll see a transaction going from the UK to Amazon UK. That's it. Then after Amazon buying it, Amazon is then going to ship that product to Brazil and obviously to the customer. What happens? Well, Amazon lists my product globally in their other marketplaces under the Amazon brand name. So it's them. It's not under my name, it's under Amazon's name. Now, if a customer, should we say, wants to buy my product from Amazon, but technically it's under Amazon's name, it is Amazon who will, should we say, take the money from the customer in Brazil, for example, and then Amazon will come to the UK, buy it from me, and then ship it over them. So the price I set in the UK is the price that Amazon are going to buy it at, and then obviously Amazon will add their markup on top and then ship it over to Brazil, including shipping, and deal with everything from there. So from our perspective, we're selling UK to a UK customer, and it'll basically just seem like from our accounts, accounting perspective, everything, we're just selling to another UK customer. That's it. Now, as part of the program, your products can be sold in any other Amazon global store, including the UK, the EU, and other countries. So literally anywhere. Now, the one thing that I will say is if you do take advantage of the global selling program, what you're going to get is you're going to get an invoice every month, not an invoice, like a receipt from Amazon to show what they've purchased from you. That's it. If I put it in perspective, and obviously this is going to help with your like VAT returns and notes and of your accounting. So they do that. They just send you an email, comes out every month. Now, if I give you an idea of like volumes, obviously we have like 1,000 SKUs. We probably do like 3 million a year, call it like 250,000 a month. I would probably have no more than like 20 global selling things. That's it. So like it isn't huge. You can't really dictate to Amazon what they sell and what they don't. They choose. So that's it. So, but what I'll do is I'll drop a screen share around here of the email and obviously the overlay of what they send me so that you can get an idea. Now, the other one, which I will just say, is I think you also have to be VAT registered in the UK or in the EU if you are part of the global selling program. I don't think they do it for, as you say, non-VAT registered sellers, just because it makes it easier for Amazon to resell it on because they're taking out the tax. Not 100% sure, but I do think that is. Let's just say, for example, right now you're thinking about using this program. How does it actually work, and what are the kind of things you might want to ask questions? And I hope I can answer. So let me give you a sample situation about how a transaction works within the global selling program. So I'm a VAT registered seller within the UK. Also, I have a UK limited company and I'm VAT registered. Now, quite simply, what I'll see one day is I'll make a sale. Now, Amazon is going to purchase my product at the price I offer on amazon.co.uk and they'll buy it. Now, I'll just see like customer equals Amazon. That's it. That's all I'm going to see. Then Amazon has already sold that product. So let's say, for example, the customer's in, let's say, France. Now, on my part, what am I going to see is that I've sold the product from the UK to another customer in the UK, Amazon UK. There's no like external tax or like reverse charge VAT I need to deal with at all. I'm literally just selling from, I've sold my product to someone who's located in the UK. It just so happens to be their customer is Amazon. Now, Amazon's name will show up as their name, it will show up with their VAT number and the reference, everything like that. Now, she said all my expenses will be UK relevant or related, and that's it. Then Amazon is going to take care of dealing with the VAT returns and the international shipping from the UK to France, and also the billing of French VAT to that French customer. I've not sold it to France, I sold it to someone in the UK, and it doesn't increase my like French VAT threshold or like go towards that. So really, I'm only selling to someone in the UK. Amazon then resells that onwards. So basically, Amazon's reselling from us. Absolutely love it. Okay, so today I'm talking about the global selling program. Now, you might be thinking about why do you want to get involved with the global selling program? And I'm sure it's probably because you want to be making more money, by selling in more marketplaces. And it's a really easy way to do it because you just turn it on and you can make extra sales. Why wouldn't you? Now, the one thing that I'll say is obviously you're probably like me, wanting to make more money with more sales. Absolutely fantastic. Generally speaking, the more money we make is based on the number of deals we have. The more deals we have within Amazon, the more products we can sell, the more money we'll make. Now, why do I tell you this? Well, because quite simply, if you are looking at getting more deals, more leads to grow your Amazon business, do check out Fast Track FBA Leads. My own Amazon business, and I run 2 of them now. It's both 7 figures in the US and in the UK. The sourcing teams behind them, every single deal we find, what we do, we put them on the lead service, and you can come in, buy tokens, you can look through all the leads yourself, look at all the profit, the ROI, the keep it charts, for example. And then when you found a deal you like, you exchange those tokens for the leads, and then quite simply unlock them, get the Amazon ASIN supply URL, and obviously buy low, resell high on Amazon. And they're my sourcing team. That's it. Absolutely amazing. Game changing. And if there's any problems, you can log an issue and get a refund on those tokens like within seconds. Absolutely amazing. Now, do check it out. I'll drop a link down below, Fast Track FBA Leads. And the one reason why I recommend this and to do it is because it's going to give you more opportunities, more products to buy, and especially now, we say with Amazon getting tougher and tougher, having access to more deals, especially my 7-figure sourcing teams, is going to really change the game. So have a look at the link down below. It's going to help you out in finding more deals, more opportunities to buy low, resell high on Amazon for a profit. Now, this leads me now to my 3rd chapter, and about how to sign up for the Amazon Global Selling Program. So according to them, to be an eligible seller for Global Selling Program, you are automatically enrolled. And if you don't want to enroll, you need to basically just do what I'm about to show you, but the inverse. But it's really quite simple. And this will obviously allow Amazon to buy or not buy my products to resell. So let's jump on the computer right now, and I'm going to just show you exactly where you need to go to get this done. And it will take you like 5 seconds. So even if you're not like, I'm not too sure, it's probably just worth checking to see if you're enrolled or you're not, then at least you know. So let's jump on the computer now. Okay, so first things first, I'm jumped into my Seller Central, and I've literally come up to here, up to the settings, and I've gone to Fulfillment by Amazon. That's it. So you can see here it says Fulfillment by Amazon settings, and if you just scroll down, I'm going to go down to here, allow Amazon to buy my products to sell globally, global selling program. Now, allow Amazon to buy my products to sell globally. I've got it disabled right now, but you can come in and just click edit. And you can see it says here .co.uk, and you can click enable FRDES. And what does this mean? This basically means where I'm holding my stock. Now, right now I only have stock in the UK, but I do have the option to ship stock to France, and obviously I can hold it there. So this isn't about where I'm actually selling my stock to globally, like selling to DEFR, for example. This is about where Amazon can buy it from. So for me, obviously, if I only hold stock in the UK, I can literally just click enable, fine, that's it. Come down and then click update, that's it. And now all of a sudden, Amazon can buy all my stock located within my .co.uk or the UK-based warehouses to sell globally. That's it, very, very simple. And obviously that's going to help out with me getting more and more sales. So that's the way you do it. And obviously you can turn it on and off as you please, and that's the way you can do it. Very simple. Now, the one thing I'll say is if your status or if your account says ineligible, your account is not currently eligible for the new global selling program, you might just want to look into that. And I'm guessing it's probably going to be things around like you're not VAT registered or maybe something's going on. But generally, Amazon's looking for those sellers who've got probably a lot more sales volume, a lot more sales history, and obviously they've had like no complaints or no problems. But if you've just started out, probably unlikely that you're going to be able to turn that option on because Amazon might not buy it. So just be mindful of that. Sometimes it might say ineligible. Just come back to it maybe in like a year's time, see what happens, or a couple of months' time. Now it leads me nicely onto my fourth chapter, which is called personal thoughts. Now, quite simply, I've had lots of questions around this about, should you do it, should you not do it, and what have I learned? And a couple of questions people have asked about are there additional fees? Well, look, according to Amazon for the global selling program, there are no additional fees for you using the Amazon selling program. You're basically going to get exactly the same amount of money you would get if you were to sell it, to a normal person in the UK or wherever your country is. So it doesn't make a difference that. Now, the one thing which I will say is that right now there are no additional fees, but Amazon has stated there are no additional fees at this time. So it could change in the future. Keep an eye on it, and also I'll update you if you do get it. Amazon will pay all the duty, the shipping, the taxes, where the product's going to the customer, say for example Brazil or France, but your Seller Central account is really just going to show a local transaction. So it doesn't mean anything additional to you, no more administration, everything is exactly the same. Another question people ask is, what happens if the customer gets a return, like there's a problem? Well, according to Amazon, your experience is no different to a domestic return, or to a domestic customer. The items, that are returned in sellable condition will be returned to your domestic inventory pool. So if they were to be purchased and shipped out to Brazil and the customer returns it, well, they're going to ship it back to my UK. So Amazon will return it to the domestic pool where they purchased it from. So might be a consideration about when you're using multiple warehouses in different countries, you might only want to turn it on for ones that you want the returns to come to. That's a consideration. Now, also as well, they're going to issue credit notes against returned items. So obviously that's kind of the standard process as well. And what they do say is if you are interested, then obviously do refer to the FBA returns policy for Amazon sellers, and obviously you can see how that works as well. Now, for you as sellers, you're going to handle these returns just like any other normal customer. I'm not going to go into detail about handling them, but what I will do is I'll drop a video up here on how to handle customer returns, and that can help you out in understanding what's happening. So it's just like a normal customer returns transaction. Now, the other question I get asked is, can I back out or stop the new global selling program? Well, yeah, quite simply, you can literally just do what we just did, jump onto the screen share and just press disable. You can opt out anytime, no problem, and obviously Amazon will no longer buy those products from you. That's really simple. Now, the one question you might also be asking is, can I dictate where they sell to globally? And the answer is no on that one, because Amazon dictates that. That's a really important one. Now, the final question you might be asking is, am I going to do it? Well, the answer is yes. Obviously, you just see that I turned it disabled, and now I've enabled it. So I think, definitely a way to get more sales, and we'll watch this space. It's not much at all. So I think any new opportunity you should do is going to really help you out, and it's basically a local transaction. So really no administration at all, and just an opportunity to have a few more sales. But again, I have had it enabled in the past, and again, we've only seen like one page of transactions, so it's not much. So keep that in mind. It's not going to rock the boat. It's just some extra cash. That's it. Now, if you want to know more about the global selling platform, I'll drop a link up there that you can check out. That's going to help you out as well. Now, what I will say is the new global selling platform is a great opportunity to drive extra revenue, make more sales within your Amazon business. Another opportunity you can do to help grow your business is through getting Amazon loans. It's going to give you more cash to buy more stock. So I recently also have a string of loans, and what I'll do is I'll leave a video around here to talk about Amazon loans and how they can help you grow your Amazon business, and some things you want to be careful of in managing it, just to make sure you don't get on the wrong side. So do check that out. Now, what I will say is hopefully you like this video. If you have, give me a big thumbs up. And hey, if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button down below. But for myself, Thomas Parkinson, and Fast Track FBA, thank you very much.